Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you this GE 175 watt probe start metal halide medium based bulb. So this particular bulb came from a Habitat store and I purchased it for $2. This came out of a Habitat store in Phoenix, Arizona. So let's take a look at the etch of the bulb. Point it into some light. There you go. Now you can clearly see it. Uses the M57/E ballast. This was manufactured in May of 2014. It's also called multi-vapor because that's what GE likes to call them. So let's take a look at the construction of the bulb. Quite simple construction, as you can see right here. And there is the dimple on top for, added extra support, for the arc tube and such. There's the arc tube itself, has been slightly used. You can see the electrodes in there, and the other one on the top, and yeah, uses the M57/E ballast. The E means that it's used and recommended use for enclosed fixtures only. There's the ballast down there. You can see that it's actually hooked on to a pole lamp. You can see that there's an extra socket here, and then there's another one up top. So anyway, this bulb produces 11,700 lumens, which is pretty bright, but it's not as brighter as compared to a Philips 175 watt metal halide bulb. And don't worry about the noise of the air conditioning. It's very, very, very noisy. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and screw in the bulb and we'll give it a whirl. And what's weird, that the color temperature is actually daylight white, which is strange because some of the mercury is in there is actually trying to vaporize the halides after the arc tube is very hot and such. So anyway, this is my first type of daylight white metal halide bulb, because mostly metal halide bulbs are cool white or around 4000 K, which is actually the color temperature. So I'm going to go ahead and screw in the bulb and we'll turn it on. And sorry about my finger in the camera. So I have this little test fixture here that keeps the bulb nice and sturdy. So there it is in its test fixture. So I'm going to go ahead. And what's cool is that this remote here is black, and the one that I have is actually white. So anywho, we're gonna focus in on the arc tube right there so we can get a good view of it turning on. And I'm gonna hit 2 to turn it on this time. So anywho, we're gonna switch it on here in 3, 2, 1. Let's focus on the arc tube right there. And of course, as these metal halide bulbs start, they give off a typical mercury vapor color when they start. So I'm going to focus in on the arc tube. So let's power it up. In reality, this gives off a nice cyan color, but on camera it gives off more teal, or more green actually. Sorry about that. And when the bulb is burned in different positions, it has a different lifetime. So if it's burned in a vertical way, it'll have a 10,000 hour lifetime, and if it's burned in a horizontal way, it'll have a 6,000 hour lifetime, which is not that much. So as you can see, the arc tube is trying to vaporize the halides, which are like up here. I don't know if you can see it from all the wavelengths on the camera, but those are all the halides that's trying to go into the arc stream. So, and sorry for the unexpected wavelengths of the camera from this distance. It's just the intense light. So anyway, the fixture is at full brightness now. And as you can see, it doesn't give off a cool white color. As you can see, it gives off green because it gives off a green color, but in reality this is actually pure white. Or yes, the arc is very bright in there. It produces 11,700 lumens. So anyway, the fixture is at full brightness now because it's just slowly trying to vaporize the halides, and it's getting brighter for unexpected reasons. So as always, there's your 175 watt GE metal halide bulb. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe, and thank you all so much for watching.